Imagine you've just landed the lead in a $100 million blockbuster. You're at the premiere, the flashbulbs are blinding, and your agent is texting you about a 3-picture deal. Then you post one tweet, or you turn down the wrong producer, or you show up 5 minutes late to a meeting with the wrong person. Suddenly, the phone stops ringing, not just for a week, but forever. Your agent stops returning calls. Your publicist pivots to other clients.
You haven't been fired, and you haven't been sued. You've just evaporated. You've been entered into the silent ledger of the Hollywood blacklist. This isn't the 1950s Red Scare. This is the modern, digital, and far more terrifying version of career execution. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how the industry's most powerful gatekeepers erase people from existence without ever saying a word.
To understand how this works, we have to look at Ethan Cole. Ethan wasn't a failure, he was an A-list actor. He had the looks, the talent, and the momentum. But Ethan made a mistake. He crossed Vivian Shaw. Vivian isn't a name you'd see on a movie poster, but she's the power producer who decides which projects get greenlit at the major streamers. During a heated negotiation, Ethan stood his ground on a creative choice. He thought he was protecting his craft.
Vivian saw it as unprofessional ego. In the old days, you'd get a nasty headline in Variety. Today, you get the gray treatment. Vivian didn't scream, she didn't threaten. She simply sent 3 WhatsApp messages to her counterparts at the other big studios. The message wasn't, "Don't hire him." It was, "Is Ethan Cole okay? I heard he's becoming difficult to manage on set. Such a shame." That's the kill shot. In an industry built on risk mitigation, difficult is a terminal diagnosis.
But here is where it gets interesting. People think the blacklist is a literal list kept in a safe. It's not. It's an informal, decentralized network of reputational databases. Think of it like a secret credit score for your soul. Industry insiders like Noah Lane, a high-level casting consultant, use these networks every day. When a studio is about to drop $200 million on a franchise, they run a vetting audit. They look at your social media, yes, but they also look at off-the-record, OTR, feedback. If 3 producers have tagged you as high risk for any reason, whether it's political views, a bad attitude, or even just being unreliable, the algorithm of human consensus effectively deletes you. You don't get a no from the audition, you just stop getting the invite to the room. The terrifying part of the modern era is the weaponization of safety. In 2026, the blacklist is often disguised as safety and inclusion. If a studio feels that an actor's presence might cause a PR ripple, even a tiny one, they'll cite insurance reasons to avoid hiring them. Noah Lane explains that insurance companies now have social media riders. If your public sentiment score drops below a certain threshold, the cost to insure the production goes up. Suddenly, Ethan Cole isn't just a difficult actor, he's a financial liability. This creates a culture of extreme self-censorship. Actors are terrified to have an opinion, a personality, or even a bad day, because one safety report from a junior PA can end up in the permanent file that follows them from Disney to Netflix to Amazon. Beyond the numbers, you have to understand the vouch economy. In Hollywood, you don't exist unless someone vouches for you. It's the industry's strongest currency. When you're blacklisted, your vouch map collapses. Think of it like a game of Jenga. Vivian Shaw pulls her vouch, and suddenly Ethan's agent, who relies on Vivian for other clients, has to make a choice. Do I protect Ethan, or do I protect my relationship with the woman who feeds my entire agency? The agent almost always chooses the feeder. This is the silent divorce. Your representation doesn't fire you, they just pocket you.
They keep you on the roster so no one else can have you, but they never submit you for roles. You are effectively a ghost in your own career.
We saw it in the 40s with communism, but the 2020s have birthed a new version, the political pivot. Today, the blacklist is often triggered by geopolitical stances or purity tests. Whether it's views on international conflicts or domestic social issues, the industry standard changes every 6 months. If you held a view in 2022 that is considered problematic by 2026, the archives are weaponized against you. We've seen major stars lose entire franchises over decades-old tweets.
But the real blacklisting happens to the mid-tier actors who don't have a massive fan base to fight for them. They disappear, and the public never even notices they're gone. So what happens to the Ethan Coles of the world? They don't go to work at Starbucks. They enter indie purgatory. This is a specific tier of low-budget, direct-to-streaming movies often filmed in Eastern Europe or remote parts of Canada. These productions don't care about the blacklist because they operate outside the major studio system. However, once you enter this ecosystem, it is almost impossible to get back out. The smell of the blacklist stays on you.
High-level directors won't look at you because they don't want to explain to their bosses why they're rescuing a pariah. The psychological toll is perhaps the most brutal aspect of losing your face. Being blacklisted isn't just about money, it's about identity. As an actor, your face is your product. When the industry rejects that product, the psychological fallout is devastating. Ethan Cole describes it as waking up in a world where you're invisible. You go to the same parties, you see the same people, but their eyes slide right over you. They know you're poison, and they don't want the poison to rub off on them. This leads to a specific type of Hollywood isolation where former friends won't even be seen in a selfie with you. It's a social execution that precedes the professional one.
Is there a way out? Usually only through a public penance. This is a choreographed ritual where the blacklisted individual must go on a reputation rehab tour. It involves a high-profile apology interview, usually with a friendly journalist, and a period of doing the work, which usually means staying quiet and doing charity for a year. But even then, the return is only possible if a redeemer appears. A redeemer is a powerful director or star who has enough vouch capital to spend some on you. If they insist on hiring you, the blacklist breaks. But for every one person who gets redeemed, 1,000 others remain in the shadows. The Hollywood blacklist isn't a relic of history. It's a living, breathing system of control that ensures everyone stays in line. It's the ultimate quiet quit, not by the employee, but by the employer. If you found this dive into the industry's dark side fascinating, you'll definitely want to check out our video on the secret clauses in Marvel contracts next. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.